Hello and welcome. I am Chef Keith with Benny Keith Foods, and I'm here today with
Nicholas Hancock, Southwest Regional for Phillips Foods.
Phillips Foods. So if you guys know Phillips Foods, you know about crab, right? They are a big crab influencer, maker, producer. Been around for a long time, as well as restaurants too.
Yes, sir.
So they're actually in the business as well. So it's very cool. But today we're talking about a new product that they have, which is this right here. This is a pasteurized lobster.
Never frozen.
Never frozen. So
18-month shelf life. Just really nice product that Steve Phillips put together. We bought 3 lobster plants up in Nova Scotia about a year ago, and we are in the lobster business, y'all. So Steve Phillips first introduced this product as the pasteurization of lobster. Only guys out there to do it, and like I said, never frozen product.
we gotta open it.
Let's tear it open. Get it going.
So there are some other products out there, like you'll see claw and knuckle, that are frozen. Some of it's in a block, so to speak, and it's a little bit different than a product like this. So this one, of course, not being frozen, being pasteurized, safe, right? Has that long shelf life, which is
18
amazing.
months from manufacturing date.
But it has less weep, correct?
Yes, because it's never been frozen. It doesn't absorb the salt water and stuff.
Right.
Everything you'll see in this is, the liquid in this is going to be from just the pasteurization.
So this does have liquid in it, but I call it liquid gold, because this stuff, man, you can take the juice, make a nice little sauce that complements. You can season something with it. Soups, you can use it for soups and things like that. I know that's kind of a stretch, but when you're on the line, and maybe you want to have a lobster bisque that you make to order.
Right.
Right? This could work for that, as well as having
Well,
lobster
we do a lot
on
of
top
roux with
salad.
it too. A lot of roux with it and
Sure.
that type of thing.
So it's not a ton of juice here, okay? But it's a good amount, and like I said, it's super tasty. You're gonna see just lobster, guys. It's not a bunch of chunks.
Turn it over to the bottom so they can see the bottom. So it does. What we do is, you know, if you look at it, the claws in there are just huge, and there's some knuckle in there, but it's more claw than anything else. So with this, you know, what could you do with it? I mean, there's all kinds of applications you can do with it.
Well, that's what we're gonna get to today.
Exactly.
So we're gonna show you a bunch of things that you can definitely do with it. And what is one of the number one things that people do with lobster today would be?
I think they eat it, but a lobster roll.
A
maybe?
lobster roll. There we go. So what we're gonna do here, really simple. We're gonna take, and this is just for like one portion, guys. We're gonna take a little bit of mayonnaise, right? A pinch of garlic, fresh chopped garlic, celery, a little green onion, some of our secret seasoning over here.
That'd be salt and pepper with a little Phillips seasoning in there.
There you go. If you want to use Old Bay, you can use Old Bay, whatever. Make it your own. That's the other thing, is a lobster roll, it can kind of do whatever you want it to do.
Right.
You know, so there's a lot of cool
You could do
seasonings out there.
Cajun seasonings with it. You could do jalapeno. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do with it, depending on what area you're really kind of at.
And they are on trend, so.
In fact, if you want some ideas, we have, if you go to our website, Phillips with an S, foods.com, we got a recipe center on there that just, you know,
It's fabulous.
for stuff,
Yes.
you know, for ideas and stuff.
So we're gonna mix this up. And look how simple, I mean, you could make this to order. It's not like you have to, you could make the sauce and have it like in a squirt bottle or something like that, or ladle it into a bowl and just kind of make this thing to order, and then wham.
The great thing about it too, guys, is there's no waste in this. You know, I mean, he's done doing that. He puts the cover back on the top of this, and
we're good.
you know, he puts it in the refrigerator till the next one.
That's it. A little fresh dill on top, little grilled lemon, and
Let's take a look at that.
yes, hang on one second here. There we go. Look at that. Lovely, tasty, delicious. Your customers will love it. That's just one thing. We're going to be right back with a few other things you can do with this brand new pasteurized lobster. And while we're talking about lobster rolls, how about doing a crab roll? Crab meat?
What kind of crab is it?
This crab meat is premium crab pasteurized. This is the jumbo lump. Beautiful stuff, okay? And that's kind of what you want for, if you're gonna do a crab roll or something like that, you really want that pretty factor, okay? So we're gonna take this out, show you what it looks like. Look at that. Fabulous, fabulous product, been around forever. And look, there's a little crab juice down here, which is also a great thing for seasoning, okay, as well. So literally, this is how simple it is. Just want to throw this in as a little extra. Same exact sauce that we use for the lobster. And you don't want to mix it a lot because you want to have that beautiful lump crab just sticking up there, jumbo lump crab that you can see. What if you took a little lobster and mixed it with it? Now you have even something better, okay? So you could think about it being dressed with that or having some of that beautiful lobster meat mixed in with it. So that's another really fast, easy way to do a crab roll, crab and lobster roll, seafood roll, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna have a beautiful, beautiful dish made easy, fresh, ready for you. And we'll be back with the next one. Hey, you make crab cakes and lobster cakes too, right?
Well, we are one of the largest suppliers of blue crab in the world. Yeah, of course we make crab cakes. And, you know, since we bought this lobster company, we're also doing lobster cakes now, which is just a fantastic product. It's already ready to go for you. In fact, today we decided that, you know, we don't see this too often. Have you ever seen a lobster cake and a crab cake together for an appetizer?
No, but I think it's a brilliant idea. And you know, that way you're also getting dual traffic on it.
Right.
It's kind of a combo thing, but an easy combo thing because it's the same, you know, same type of product that you're cooking. You know, a lot of times when we have these combo plates, there's 4 different things and like 2 of them are fried, 1 of them's in the oven, and 1 of them's on the grill, which is a hassle for the kitchen. These are going to cook the same way. So this kind of makes a little combo that's super easy. And then the great thing here is,
I think you could even dress that up a little bit.
That's what I was going to say.
What would you dress that up with, guys?
Let's see. If we have a little bit of crab sitting around, we could put it on top, right? And we got that nice lobster claw on there. Look at that big lobster claw. And this kind of takes it to the next level, right? So being able to have that as a garnish. And the way I would heat this up, obviously, I would heat it up in just a little bit of butter. Yep. These two and put it on top, maybe a little bit of butter.
With the crab.
Right,
Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
It would just really enhance it.
Enhance it, make it pop. Lots of good flavor that way. And then, of course, you know, if you want to do a surf and turf, maybe.
There's all kinds of
maybe
things.
That's something we should do.
What? How about a surf and turf? What's that?
Absolutely. So think about this, guys. All right, we're back with another dish.
What did you do here?
Steak and lobster. I mean, come on, right? Lobster cake, steak, New York strip we got going on here with some broccolini, oyster mushrooms sauteed on top. Beautiful stuff, right? Tasty. A little cream sauce to go with it here.
Something missing.
Well, you need some lobster on top, right?
Well, we do have it, so why not really elevate it, right? Let's make it really good.
Absolutely. So, nice little bit of lobster on top. You can put lobster on top of your steak. I don't think this is just the only way to do this. A lot of folks will be like, well, what about price point? Well, there's a couple things you can do with price point. You can use a different cut of meat, of course, right? So if you're looking for that Mother's Day thing, or you're looking for that special occasion, but you don't want that price to be too high, feel free to use a different cut of meat. Maybe you slice it and throw it on the plate.
Yeah, well, let's maybe show them an idea with that, huh?
You know, I think I have one.
Okay, well, let's get at it.
All right. All right, here we go again. This is another one, and this is a way to also have some fun with it. So this is cut up steak mixed with lobster, whatever sauce you want to do, vegetables. We did some grilled corn on here, some toast. But think about it. What about using barbecue? You can do,
brisket. That'd be awesome. Brisket on that?
Yes. So let's say it's Valentine's Day, and you're like, I'm a barbecue place. How am I going to do that? Like, what am I going to do? You could do your brisket with some lobster and do a surf and turf for it. You know, a special someday, or
for the holidays, it'd be kind of a cool idea. Be different, very different.
Absolutely. So lots of things you can do with it. You know, steak and lobster. Here you go. But it doesn't have to be the most expensive piece of meat. It doesn't have to be a whole piece of meat. It can be cut up.
That only looks like what, 4 ounces?
Exactly. And then a couple ounces of lobster meat in there, which kind of just hits that right spot.
It looks like a lot right there.
Absolutely.
And what do you have in that, you think?
I'm thinking you probably have about $7 in that, which is pretty good.
For steak and lobster?
For steak and lobster.
Of course.
For your plate cost. So there you go.
Hey, let's go to Italy.
So we're back with some taste of Italy here. So of course you can use lobster with pasta, right? So right off the bat, just thinking outside the box here, what about ravioli? So yes, there are lobster raviolis out there, and those are good. Typically you find those are kind of like a ground product in there. There's not too much chunks of it. It's still good, don't get me wrong. But what about using a cheese ravioli and then adding the lobster on top of it, or doing something of that nature to really accentuate the lobster and really show the lobster? Because if you're into lobster, you're buying it for that and you want to see it, right? So that's a dish that we did here, just a little bit of a cream sauce. Actually, olive vodka sauce. So, doing a little olive vodka, get that pink color sauce going on. Beautiful, beautiful. What about a flatbread? Lobster flatbread, right? Flatbreads are so popular, obviously you know that. But in your restaurant, you could do a lobster flatbread, and it would be an upsell, all right? Upsell and a little meatier, those kind of things. The next...
How about if they're in a winery and stuff?
A winery, yes, yes. So
they don't have the kitchen equipment that, most people do have out there. They can throw that in a toaster oven.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's a good point. It's already fully cooked, this lobster. So let's say you're a winery. Let's say you're one of those places that all you're doing is just little things, but you want to kind of up your game. Fully cooked, just have to warm it. Or you can serve it cold. You could do a lobster cocktail with it. This is just Alfredo, right? Alfredo with a little bit of lobster added to it. So now you have a lobster Alfredo. So if you're an Italian restaurant, or just you want a nice cool special to do and you want to add some lobster to it, or maybe a special menu that you're doing, there you go. Next, we also have gnocchi with a little bit of pesto sauce, and added some butter to it to kind of get that, butter and lobster really go well together. Gnocchis takes 2 minutes. Okay, so 2 minutes in the water, pull it out, toss it in your sauce with your lobster, and then you're out the door. So we're talking about quick times. Now, one thing to also think about is this. So any of these dishes can also be made with crab. Okay, so same thing, you get two for one. So if you're, try out the lobster. I really want you to try out the lobster. It's at a great price. You have to measure, okay, but try out the lobster. But if you also are doing crab, or you want to offer things both ways, you can do crab or lobster. All right, we'll be back with a couple more. All right, so we are back. Look at this. We have some other applications. Remember, crab or lobster, but how about doing a reunion, okay? With lobster and cheese, just delicious. If you could smell this right now, smell-o-vision. I wish that was a thing. The lobster in here is just beautiful. And then, of course, you could do a tostada, right? Lobster tostada, the easy way, just out of the can, warm and on top. That's part of your preparation. So simple. And what an upsell, for sure. This takes the cake right here. Lobster enchiladas, especially for that special day or that special event, or just to have as a really unique menu item that someone else does not offer, right? Lobster can be your friend for sure. So since we've done all this lobster stuff, we've cooked a whole bunch of different dishes here, we have something in mind for our vegan friends. So we're going to be right back with 2 vegan dishes. All right, for our final section here, we are ready. So we have another product.
Vegan,
right?
we have a vegan Shitake Mushroom pie sticker. It is a 72 count, really nice product. It's made with Shitake mushrooms. In fact, I'm not vegan or vegetarian, but it's probably one of my favorite appetizers we have.
Very tasty.
Yeah, very tasty.
Well, you get that umami in there, just naturally from the mushrooms, and
you get a lot of Asian influence in there that you don't get that, and normal pot stickers. This one is just off the wall good. So what are we gonna do with it? I mean, pot sticker,
you can pan fry it, of course. You can deep fry it if you want to, or so this obviously is pan seared.
What kind of sauce is on there?
So that I was going to get to that. This is my secret weapon that you make here. I don't know if you've ever seen this one, but this is an awesome sauce. Please ask your sales consultant about this sauce and get you a little sample of it. You need to try it. This is a pineapple chili sauce. It is fabulous.
What can't you put it on, right?
What can't you put it on is really the question, because
I've tried.
It's just got so much flavor. It just pops. The other thing I wanted to show you is, of course, you could put it in a broth, right? So make a little vegan broth. This is a pineapple and jalapeno broth that we made. And then we just poached the pot stickers, the mushroom pot stickers, in that broth. So you could also use miso. You could do things like that. And then we did like a little wrap, so you can take the pot sticker, make a little wrap out of it. We're always thinking like, what kind of vegan dish or vegetarian dish can we do? Here's a couple of new ideas for you.
And they don't have to be vegan or vegetarian. I mean, like I said, these are the people that are not vegan or vegetarian. You're gonna love this product.
Absolutely. Yep, lots of flavor. Like I said, make sure you try this. And for more information in general on all these items, like I said, please get in touch with your sales consultant today. We can have a broker come out and visit you. We can come visit you. We can help you come up with some ideas for your menus. That's what we are here for, and we appreciate your business, and thank you for buying from Benny Keith and being with Benny Keith. We care about your business for sure. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way, anytime we have a brilliant idea, you'll be the first one to know.
And go to phillipsfoods.com if you need any more information, spec sheets, anything, recipe ideas, anything like that. It's very, user friendly.
Very rich, full of information, and that will be in the description below. If you have questions or anything like that, feel free to write in the comments, and we will monitor those comments and get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day. Thank you for spending a little time with us.
Thank you.
Here at Benny Keith Foods.